This is Bartholomew and the Oobleck. They still talk about it in the kingdom of Dig as the year the king got angry with the sky. And they still talk about the page boy, Bartholomew Cubbins. If it hadn't been for Bartholomew Cubbins, that king and that sky would have wrecked the little kingdom. Bartholomew had seen the king get angry many, many times before. But that year, when His Majesty started growling at the sky, Bartholomew Cubbins just didn't know what to make of it. Yet, all that year, the old king did. All year long, he stared up into the air above his kingdom, muttering and sputtering through his royal whiskers. Humph! The things that come down from my sky. All spring, when the rain came down, he growled at that. All summer, when the sunshine came down, he growled at that. All autumn, when the fog came down, he growled at that. And that winter, when the snow came down, he stared, shouting, "This snow, this fog, this sunshine, this rain, bah! These four things that come down from my sky." "But, King Derwin," Bartholomew tried to calm him, "you've always had these same four things come down." "That's just horrible," bellowed the king. "Every year the same four things. I'm mighty tired of those old things. I want something new to come down." "Something new to come down?" Bartholomew gasped. "That's impossible, Your Majesty. You just can't have it." "Boy, don't you dare tell me what I can or cannot have. Remember, Bartholomew, I am king." "I know, sire," said Bartholomew. "You rule all the land, and you rule all the people. But even kings can't rule the sky." "Can't they?" His Majesty flew into a terrible rage. "Well, maybe other kings can't do it, but maybe I'm the one king who can. You mark my words, Bartholomew Cubbins, I will have something new come down." But how to get something new to come down? That was rather hard to think of, and for many days the old king stomped around trying to figure out some way to do it. Then finally, late one night, when all the lords and ladies of the palace were fast asleep, just as the king was buttoning his royal nightshirt, he suddenly stopped still. A strange wild light began to shine in his gray-green eyes. "Why, of course," he began, laughing. "They can do it for me. Bartholomew Cubbins, blow my secret whistle. Quick, call my royal magician." "Your magician, Your Majesty?" Bartholomew shivered. "Oh no, Your Majesty, don't call them." "You hold your tongue, Bartholomew Cubbins. You do as I command you. Blow my secret whistle." "Yes, sire," Bartholomew bowed. "But, Majesty, I still think that you may be very sorry." He took the king's secret whistle from its secret hook. He blew a long, low blast down the king's back secret stairway. And a moment later, he heard them coming. Up from their musty hole beneath the dungeon, up the midnight tunnel to the royal bedchamber tower, came the magicians on their padded, shuffling feet. Up and right into the room they came chanting, "Shuffle, duffle, muzzle, muff, Fisto, whist, and Mr. Cuff. We are men of groans and howls, mystic men who eat boiled owls. Tell us what you wish, O king, our magic can do anything." "I wish," spoke the king, "to have you make something fall from the night skies that no other kingdom has ever had before. What can you do? What will you make?" For a moment they stood thinking, blinking their creaky eyes. Then they spoke a word, one word, "Oobleck." "Oobleck?" asked the king. "What will it look like?" "Won't look like rain, won't look like snow, won't look like fog, that's all we know. We just can't tell you any more. We never made an Oobleck before." They bowed. They started toward the door. "We go now to our secret cave, on Mystic Mountain beneath the cave. There, all night long, we'll work for you, and you'll have Oobleck when we're through." "They'll do something crazy," whispered Bartholomew. "Call them back, Your Majesty. Stop them." "Stop them? Not for a ton of diamonds," chuckled the king. Why, I'm the mightiest man that ever lived. Just to think of it, tomorrow I'm going to have Oobleck. It took Bartholomew a long time to get the excited king to sleep that night, but there was no sleep for Bartholomew, the page boy. All night long he stood in the king's window, staring at the mystic mountain beneath the cave. Somewhere up there, Bartholomew knew the magicians were working their terrible magic. All night the magicians did. All night they walked circles around the magic fire, making magic mumbling with their chuckling tongues. Oh, snow and rain are not enough. Oh, we must make brand new stuff. So feed the fire with wet mouse hair. Burn an onion, burn a chair. Burn a whisker from your chin, and burn a long sour lemon skin. Burn yellow twigs and burn red rust, and burn a stocking full of dust. Make magic smoke green, thick, and hot, but your smell is dreadful, does it not? That means the smoke is now just right, so quick, before the day gets light. Go, magic smoke, go high, go rise into the kingdom sky. Go make the oobleck tumble down on every street in every town. Go make wondrous oobleck fall. Oh, bring oobleck down on us all. Dawn was just breaking, and Bartholomew was still standing, trembling, watching at the bedchamber window. But now, as the sun rose, Bartholomew smiled. Those silly new magicians hadn't done a thing. Then suddenly Bartholomew Tubbins stopped smiling. Was he seeing things? No. There was something strange up there in the sky. At first it seemed like a little greenish cloud, just a wisp of greenish steam. But now it was coming lower, closer, down towards the fields and farms and houses of the sleeping little kingdom. It was twirling around the topmost turrets of the palace. Tiny little greenish specks were shimmering in the air, right over his head. Queer little greenish blobs, just about the size of grapeseed. He stretched out his hand. He started to catch one. Then he pulled his hand back. There was something frightening about those blobs. Bartholomew slammed the window shut. Wake up, Your Majesty, he shouted. Your oobleck, it's falling. The king sprang out of his royal bedsheets. By my royal whiskers it is, he cried. Oh, that beautiful oobleck, and it's mine, all mine. I don't like the looks of those blobs, sire, said Bartholomew. They're coming down now as big as greenish peanuts. The bigger the better, laughed the king. Oh, what a day. I'm going to make it a holiday. I want every man, woman, and child in my kingdom to go out and dance in my glorious oobleck. Out in that stuff? Asked Bartholomew. Do you really think it's safe, sire? Stop asking foolish questions, snapped the king. Boy, you run out to my royal bell tower. Wake my royal bell ringer. Tell him to ring the great holiday bell. For a moment, Bartholomew didn't move. Run, barked the king. Bartholomew ran.